Hey man, I wish I could, because if I could, I would. But I can't dance, unfortunately, because trust me, if I could, I would, Marky. Bafana Bafana opening AFCON with a victory, 2-1. Lyle Foster. I'm happy it's Lyle. It had to be Lyle scoring that goal. He's been under so much pressure from South Africans because he plays in the EPL and many not understanding his type of game. Moremi coming off the bench as well. You know, Hugo Bruce being able to manage that game. Another person who's being under pressure. Apollos, a rare start. Many didn't think he would start this game or would start this game. I was on the radio a little bit earlier and people were like, oh, we didn't think Apollos would start. Apollos has been a starter under Hugo, does exactly that, and this was a reward for it. A first goal. We've seen with this generation of players, Nkota and Apollos Arile, it's never the huge hit. It's always a placement.
Beautiful. I think also the relationship from the club as well. It's something that's a confidence booster, and I think Coach Hugo Bruce has done a great job in the type of players that he has brought in. I mean, Apollos, we've known him for, even in Pirates, he does exactly the same thing. He lingers at the back, he comes in and he goes right across, and in normal instances, he takes the goalkeeper back to where he came from. Just place it. Confidence, composure.
Yeah, and the great thing with him, you can play him on the left, on the right, you can play him in the middle. He's a versatile attacker and exceptional goal. The way he takes it, bides his time, like, you know, waits, and then chooses his moments and just slots it into the back of the net. For me, he's an automatic starter. So all those people who...
I was shocked.
I have no idea why anyone would think different, because the form that he's been in, he's an automatic starter for Bafana right now.
Nkota, after having come off against Nigeria, it was said maybe he couldn't cope with that level at that. But before we even go there, Mark, I have to go to this because quite a great goal this from an Angola point of view. But I wonder from a Ronwen point of view how he'll feel about conceding that goal.
Yeah, certainly. I think, getting beaten on the near post, but the ball is bent in and, it comes really quickly off the boot. It's wet. It's not an easy one. And, yeah, it's... that ball literally sneaks in just about the only place it can, but it's driven into that near post.
Bit of an outside swing as well as it goes in.
Yeah, certainly. And so it's, you don't want to fault him for it, but I know he's going to be very hard on himself for letting it in there.
But I think also, if you look what happened there, Mark, as soon as normally for defenders, as soon as the ball is kicked, you want to peel off, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But you see now, as the ball gets to the Angolan player, the South African defenders were still in line.
Exactly.
And he just tipped it off, and I just spoke about the weather. So it's actually slippery, which now even makes the ball to move even quicker. So Ronwen didn't really have a chance.
Listen, I celebrated in the studio, nearly fell off my chair when Moremi, after coming on, scored what we thought was the second goal, what we thought would be the lead taken back again, but it was ruled offside. And unfortunately, Shinosako Saseka has already made his way out, so he'll be back maybe some other time to tell us. But Lyle Foster deemed offside in the earlier play.
In the initial phase, yeah. So when the ball gets headed forward, he's in an offside position initially, and then obviously that's where it goes back to. So it's a tough one. But yes, probably the right decision, because you can see there, when that header is made, he's definitely coming back from an offside position. So he gains an advantage from being in an offside position. Can't be allowed.
And I think it's also beautiful on how he pulls the defender in, creating space for Moremi at the back, and him just taking that opportunity.
And that's the work of Lyle that a lot of people don't understand.
No, that was beautifully taken.
He's not an outright number 9. He's not a target man. He doesn't play with his back to goal, hold the ball up. He literally, even when we see his goal now, he floats up front there. He moves, and he toys with that offside line. So look at this. Look where he finds himself. He's also a tireless worker. He goes there and he's the initial press. He presses to win the ball back initially.
There's 3 players ahead of your 9.
Exactly. And so I'm so happy for him. This is just reward for someone, yes, who's come under a lot of scrutiny, but he's really stepped up when it mattered.
And also the brilliance in how he took the goal, the technique, we spoke about it, to say that's composure outside of the 18-yard. The goalkeeper, you go to the furthest goal post.
Great goal.
That was brilliant. You cannot really fault that. And even the defender, they're falling in front of him. He could have maybe just thrown his body. I don't know how, but
how do you give Lyle that much time? He looks up, he looks at the ball, figures out what he wants to do.
He picks his spot. And he went for it.
You have to go back to the initial where we want it back, because the counter press started with Lyle. Lyle pressed, want it back, and then the synergy within the team. So Lyle is now dropped. Moremi, what does Moremi do? He's now up. So when the ball gets played into Moremi's feet, he just knocks it down into Lyle's path. And that's what, again, you have to go back to the coaching, the synergy within this team. And Coach Hugo Bruce has done a fantastic job with these boys.
And you don't get such strikers nowadays where you pull in and then you allow the space for your wing players, especially when you play in the 4-3-3 systems. So I think he's one of the unique players that we're going to see in this tournament.
Hugo Bruce has got what he wanted. He said, you win that first game, you go into Egypt, you don't have that much pressure on you. Try to get a draw out of that match. Then you've got Zimbabwe. You've got 1 foot in.
Yeah. So the thing is, 4 points pretty much guarantees your place in the last 16, because you'll definitely, with 4 points, finish at the very least as a best third-place team. So they've done themselves a massive favor. This is exactly how you want to start a tournament. And now the pressure is on Egypt and Zimbabwe. Neither one of those teams will want to lose that opening game as well, because then you're on the back foot. So it's going to be very interesting. But South Africa, we focus on ourselves. Job well done.
Hugo Bruce got it right. He got it right in the starting 11. He got it right with his substitutions. He got it right by leaving Lyle up there. He got it right.
He got it right.
When has he gotten it wrong?
Yeah.
Well, not since Mali. Not since in Cote d'Ivoire.
No, I think he's got it right. And I think for me, it's more of building up or continuation from where Bafana has been. I mean, qualifying for the World Cup, the friendly games. So it shows that there is stability in the team, and they have a bigger goal, obviously, to prepare for the World Cup. And this is just one of those.